Aja here. Hey, I broke into somewhere else to talk to you. I really don't know where I am, but it's Gucci, okay? We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I know I've been gone, but yeah. Let me get to that. Yeah, I've been out of it for a while. I think, has it been like 6 months? Oh my god. So I got the sickness, guys. I was not down with it, but I got it. It all went wrong with a bad Uber driver. And I for whatever reason, I did not wash my hands when I got home. I always do that after the life events happen. Life events we all anticipated in. Not that day, and I paid for it dearly for like months. And I was just really sick. I was kind of trying to do things, but I really shouldn't have been like doing stuff. Even to the point where you guys probably saw the banner change. I know Skeleton Jelly, I think you saw it, or maybe someone did? I swear I saw that comment. I'm watching you guys. I'm so sorry. I was so sick, I was out of it. But I really wanted to come back, and at that time, when I was doing that, I was recording, but there was a problem with my throat. Apparently there was a weird lump in it, I don't know. Between all the it disappeared, and I had to wait like another 3 additional months after that to get my voice back. And to be perfectly honest, when I started this VTubing thing, I already had that, and let's just say Aja was not completely covered, so I could not actually take care of those problems. Still kind of there, but the problem seemed to have resolved itself. I couldn't really even use my voice at the extent that I'm using it now. I can use my voice. Before I was very like I can do stuff with my voice again. I couldn't, stuff that I wanted to do with it, I could not do with it, man. Like, you had no idea. But yeah, I am better. I am well enough to start recording. I won't do like super hardcore recording sessions yet, because my throat is just now getting normal. It's just wherever that was there is healing up. Just to the point now where I'm really able to use my my voice again, because whatever bump that was in my throat, I could not, you know, use the full stint of it. Like, I usually, when I talk from my gut, my, you know, my my okay, no more of that. But I couldn't do that because this thing was in the way. Like, I couldn't even use my throat or anything. People thought maybe it was anxiety or something, but no, it was totally something physical. I was physically unable to be myself entirely. So you'll get that eventually. I'm still gonna tread carefully until I have completely healed 100% before I'm gonna get down with it, and maybe some other projects and other things. I also want to ask you guys something, and give you a few little updates here and there. Which is first, I have been thinking about, and I wanted to ask you guys personally if you guys see this. Like I said, I read your comments and I enjoy it very much. I enjoy talking to all of you. You're all sweeties. For an opinion here, as you guys may have seen in one of my gameplay episodes, not sure what, I think it was the what was that game called? That Sega one. There, it was like that Nintendo like art program, which is, yeah. I'm still kind of wondering why that was a thing, because it's not like you could print those things. But yeah, I'm an actual artist, and I was wondering, as far as like game related content, like art gaming related content, would that be something you guys be interested in like a draw along or a paint along? Just be forewarned, those will probably be far in between, because it takes me time to make those things, those art pieces, and just to kind of, you know, maintain life. But yeah, art is like a big deal. And there's like another thing. I didn't get a chance to update yet at the time of this video. I actually made a Bluesky. Yay! Oh, I just was never gonna go to Twitter, the X, whatever you're gonna call it. I just was not into the crowd. I just like having my peace, you know? And I wasn't about to have my peace ruined by some rich guy and whatever else was hanging out there. But if you have a Bluesky, or you're thinking about making a Bluesky, or you're already on Bluesky, I'm going to leave a link in the description below, and you can follow me there. I'm still in debate what I'm gonna be doing. Next, as far as that, videos, I think we'll be resuming soon. And my other thing I absolutely wanted to ask you guys about is, dang, we missed all the spooky season. It's not like last year when I started, and I'm so bummed. And I wanted to ask you guys, how about we do the spookies in November? I want to at least do a few spooky things, and I was thinking about them since the beginning of this year. I'm not going to totally say what, but it's totally up to you guys. I also, like I said, was recording videos before I got to this point of my wellness. I really should have been laying my sassy behind down and getting some rest, but I'm like that type of person. If I'm not doing anything, I just feel like death. And that's another thing too. I'm slowly rolling back into this. My body's a little bit weak. I can't even use my wrist to play like video games. So I've been here like quietly retraining my fingers and wrists. That's how out of it I was, and how long I was not playing games, and how long I wasn't playing art. I was like out of my element, to the point where I suddenly became like Kiki. You know, Kiki delivery service, if you saw that Ghibli Studios movie. You know how she flies around her broomstick, right? And then like one day she suddenly couldn't do that no more. That was me. Especially when it came to my artwork, it hurt me so bad. As well as like some games I used to play. Being able to like ride a bike your whole life, and then you're unable to ride that bike, it hit me a little bit hard. So I've been this month, especially I think the last few weeks, working to get back into shape and where I was prior to the illness of this weird Uber driver, which that's a whole story in itself. Did I even mention this? And the last thing where he was playing very interesting music and he was driving like he was in Need for Speed down the street, and I'm like, oh dear God, don't kill me. I'm not sure why, like, it doesn't happen like every time. I know there's some cool Uber drivers out there, but the last few guys, it's been no bueno, to be honest. No bueno, man. But I'm sure a lot of them don't really mean any harm. It's just, man. I think he ultimately ended up like that because, you know, it was like towards the end of the day, right? And I'm just trying to go back home. And what had happened was, I just didn't want to be talking anymore. I started out with a cool conversation and I just wanted to chill, you know, as one does. But he couldn't stand the quietness and he kept like, speeding up randomly and tried to hurry up and get me out of the car. And the weird music equated to, I'm not sure of the genre. It was like some random, like, I'm pretty sure it was like Chinese pop music, which is nothing wrong with that. It's just how he was playing it. More like he kept flipping through it, like maybe he was just nervous and he didn't know what to do with me, like that awkward silent period. You didn't have to do anything. We could have just chilled. You didn't have to go like I was like, oh my God. I was like going like in the car and I ended up with like 6 months of because of it. But I don't think the was his fault. It could have very well been like a passenger. It didn't have to be like him. He didn't seem like he was sick, but you know, that's just how those things start. As for what I had, it's either the one that we hid from the whole time, which I don't really think it was. But I think it was exhibit number 2 that was going around at the time. I had like really bad symptoms, guys. And also for the throat thing and all this, make sure if you do get sick, please take care of yourself. Take the time that you need. Like, don't be like me. Don't be a goober. Don't try to do anything. Focus on yourself. I know you may have like important things to do and you're like in the middle of doing that and you're like in your best part of the year or whatever, but you will come back into it. Okay, there's a time and a place for it. I just needed to lay down. I had like a hard time doing that. You had no idea. And also drink plenty of fluids, because I think me kicking this lump in my throat, oddly enough, it was just me drinking water. And then there was this other water that really was kind of helping too. Not like alkaline or anything. I think it was aloe vera, but that's totally up to you. But that stuff, when it hit my throat after like a few minutes of it being there, it certainly did help a lot. I'm drinking some now, just to get myself right. But yeah, I'm gonna be coming back gradually. Let me know about the things I asked about. If you think I should do some art on this channel, it'll be gaming related. I may, if not, make a YouTube completely dedicated to my artworks and my art life and being a fine artist, be it a frugal one. Oh gosh, I was in the matrix for a second. But yeah, and let me know if you want Halloween in November, because I know there is some time left here, and I might do one video. I mean, there is already one video. You guys will actually see that I think the coming week or so. Something that I had last year, just so the look isn't like disconcerting, because wow, I'd be changing through clothes and stuff all the time, but it was supposed to be out last year, and I totally forgot about it like a goober, and I missed it the time. I was like, whoopsie. But yeah, I'm back, semi-back. I just wanted to give you guys the update, and yeah, I hope to see y'all soon. Till then, I gotta get up. I gotta go. All right, bye. You know what? I realize this is a mistake for someone who's just like stealing stuff and just coming in this and just like doing this stuff. I have wings, and second of all, even if I use those wings, there's a ceiling up here. Where the hell am I going?